every parish, every Christian, every Canada.
Real Expressions. Start your day on the right foot with Andre Donald here on Real 91.9 and 5 FM.
Right here.
www.drealfmgrenada.com. Real Expressions.
Reach out and touch it if thou be so pleased, my God and my King. Remember all your workers I bring before you this morning, blessed Lord. Each and every one of them I bring them before and I leave them up to you. Father God, you know them by the name. You know them by the number. You are acquainted to each and every one of them. Those are traveling, both are traveling mercy for them. Remember Nabi this morning, Lord. Remember Brenda and I bring them before you, Lord. Father God, have mercy, Lord. Mercy I ask, and mercy is our total please. We are not compelling you, you begging you that favor, Lord. Father, Satan, this our blessed Lord. The machine heal and the bruising too. We asking you, Jesus, to shorten the chain if thou be so pleased. We know you is able. There is nothing you cannot do to save your children. In a time like now, Lord, remember us, Lord. Remember your children, my God and my King. Not forgetting Mr. Booston, I bring before you. Reach out and touch that son wheresoever I locate. Guide him and protect him, Lord. Keep him on watchful thumbs and even on praying ground. Help him to pray and pray life away, the home you lend unto him. This our blessed Lord. Have mercy on your country, Lord. Have mercy, I ask, and mercy is our total plead. Joy you cut in and give us a peep down. Prop us on any bending side. Do for us what we cannot do for ourselves, my God and my King. Thank you for Grenada, Lord. Thank you for safekeeping and abiding grace. Thank you, this our blessed Lord, my God and my King. Remember those far, remember those near, you know each and every one of them. St. Patrick Police Station again, Lord. Remember each and every one of them in that station I bring before you, and I leave them up to you. Bind them together, Lord, let they understand each other this hour, Lord. Father, in a time like now, I know the road is rough and the road is tough for them, but with you, Jesus, I know they could make it in no other name, but only in you, Jesus. As you taught the disciples to say, our Father which is in heaven, holy be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Forgive us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from all evil, for thy is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen and amen, Lord. Thank you, Jesus.
Amen.
Amen.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye. 9 minutes after 7. Good morning, Grenada. Yeah, a bit late this morning. Yeah. Why? I don't know. Don't know. Honestly, don't know. This morning, I can't give an excuse. I can't give an excuse of being late. It just happened. It just happened. Yeah. Interesting.
When you walk, what you say, when you talk, when you go.
Hello, Grenada. I'm Kenroy Batiste. I'll be coming to Real 91.9 and 91.5 FM to host the all-new Celebrate Grenada Live, a melting pot of almost all things Grenadian, spotlighting our island paradise. A 2-hour exciting mix of information, education, inspiration, entertainment, giveaways, and all that jazz. Celebrate Grenada Live, Saturdays from 4 p.m. Eastern Caribbean Time, premiering August 7, only on Real FM Radio.
Ozone really gets it clean. Get with the Ozone family line of products. Ozone liquid laundry detergent, perfect for your semi or fully automatic washing machines, yet suitable for your hand wash, soft on your hands. Ozone disinfectant cleaner. It's the most powerful disinfectant and cleaner with a long-lasting fresh scent. Tackles every job around the house or office. Ozone detergent powder and ultra soft fabric softener gets your clothes clean with a natural freshness, keeps your colors bright. Choose from the wonderful scents, soft flower, ocean breeze, and the new aloe vera. Keep your kitchen sparkling clean with the Ozone dishwashing liquid, Ozone sponges, and cleaning cloth. Ozone toilet bowl cleaner removes lime scale and kills germs while giving your toilet a refreshing scent. Ozone really gets it clean. Marketed and distributed by Calico, Frequente St. George's, and are available at shops and supermarkets nationwide.
Who wants to save 30%? Everybody! Now more than ever, Flow understands the need to make your dollar stretch. Our new bundles can help you save 30% off your current bill. Plus, get a free speed upgrade on your in-home internet. Simply add your mobile to your current home services account and save 30%. It's easy. Sign up now and save. All on the most reliable fixed and mobile network on island. Visit a Flow store or call us at 1-800-804-2994 for more information. Flow, it only gets better. Terms and conditions apply.
Green's Concept introduces the latest innovation in air conditioning technology in Grenada, providing the most energy efficient, environmentally friendly air conditioning units in Grenada. Using a natural refrigerant, all air conditioning unit systems are up to 40% more energy efficient than the current units used in the Grenadian market. Powerful cooling while using less electricity and very inexpensive. That means more money in your pocket. We offer free delivery to all locations of installation and installed by top quality trained professional engineers with over 20 years experience in the business. Contact Green's Concept 417-5460 or 442-1663. Email greensconcept@gmail.com. At Green's Concept, we cool you and the planet.
Greens Concepts announces special prices on 18,000 and 24,000 BTU units. You have been saving on power, now save on prices. Call us today.
Hey, I am Corporal 85 Grant, attached to CRD Eastern Division, reminding you that incest and all other sexual violence is a crime.
I say no make them take advantage of you.
Spot On, a new program with new perspectives every Tuesday and Thursday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. right here on the Realest of the Real, Real 91.9 and 91.5 FM. Real talk, real people, real issues in real time. With your host, Sheldon Scott.
Good morning, drumsticks.
Hello, good morning.
How you doing, my dear?
I'm good.
Great.
Good morning to you. Good morning to Nabila. Good morning to the nation. A reading from the Word of God, Psalm 47. Oh, clap your hands, all ye people. Shout unto God with the voice of the trump. For the Lord Most High is terrified. He is a great king over all the earth. He shall subdue the people under us and the nation under our feet. He shall choose our inheritance for us, the excellency of Jacob whom he loves. God is gone up with a shout, the Lord with the sound of a trump. Sing praises to God. Sing praises. Sing praises to our King. Sing praises, for God is the King over all the earth. Sing praises with understanding. This is the end of the scripture reading.
How are you?
I'm good.
Great. Always, what's the name of the area you live again?
Upper Capital.
Upper Capital. How's Upper Capital this morning?
Upper Capital is good. Outside is looking beautiful.
Can you from
Sunny and beautiful.
okay from the top where you are? Can you see the ocean?
Oh yes.
Oh,
We are living here, standing and seeing straight onto the sea.
all right. So you have the best view then.
I wouldn't really say that, but to me, it's a good view.
It's a good view. No, that's wonderful. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
You have many neighbors right around you.
Well, where I living up here is my sister, my brother, and then your neighbors are more on top.
Okay. All right, girlfriend, take care of yourself.
Yes, you have a nice day.
You too. Take care. Bye-bye.
All right, bye.
Real FM Radio, 16 minutes, and that's after the 7 o'clock hour. Yeah, you're probably wondering what's wrong with the eye this morning, yeah? I have neck pain, like on the right side. Yeah, is that right? Yeah, that's the right side of my neck. That, like that main muscle there.
Search for happiness.
Yeah, since yesterday, man.
You gotta leave a little.
You're feeling, as I said, what, you slept in a bad position or something like that?
More things could happen.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, before you realize.
Ouch.
It's only.
Oh, every time I turn to the right side, it gives me that kind of, hey, you can't turn that way. So the left side is better to turn. Yeah. Oh, you're not seeing what I'm showing you? Oh no. All right, let me see if I can show you what I'm speaking about. Okay, come on in again, right here. So when I turn this way, I'm fine most of it. I get a little niggle still, but when I do this one, it's like you could only get to here and stop because it's pain. Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Caribbean. Forget me and my pain, man. I like the guy in home, which is end my pain. Or end my pain, whatever. I'm in my pain for myself this morning. So what's up, how's taking place this Wednesday? What, the weather? Oh, that comes in a couple of ticks. We be having the weather. We haven't spoken to Ambassador Smith for a while, eh? Yeah. We haven't heard from her for a while. I'd see if I can reach her this morning and maybe have a couple of minutes. Let me send a message to her, okay? At what time? Yeah, that time, 7:35. Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be a good time for us. So right, so I just sent a message there to her. All right. Okay. Hello? Oh, I thought I heard somebody. I hear things, Yeah. It kind of like. Anyway. So yesterday I had to go to the city. It was pretty interesting, pretty good. And I believe that aggravated my neck because having to drive and, you have to like turn your whole body almost when you're driving kind of thing. Yeah, it messed up my whole day. I should have known better and not gone to the city. But then ouch, man. Ooh, I just had to go. And that, that sort of devastated me yesterday and into this morning. I thought it was going to go away, but maybe I need to go to see the doctor. Really? No, probably I just need someone to. I tried rubbing some stuff last evening, but I don't think I did it. I did a very good job. So probably I need to get somebody to just give me a good rub in that neck area and probably that. But somebody that know what they're doing, not just rubbing for rubbing's sake. No, not rubbing. It doesn't work that way at all. So I'll see what happens as throughout. And today, oh boy, today's gonna be a long day. I can feel. You feel when the days are gonna be long. Yeah, I do. So Wednesday, that's the day. Am I feeling something else? I don't know. Andre, you need to button your shirt, bro. That white t-shirt there. Right, Dre, you got it right. You got it going on, bro. Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Caribbean. Good morning to the world. 20 minutes it is after the 7 o'clock hour. This is real. This is 91.9, 91.5, www.realfmgrenada.com. Stay tuned. We've got the weather coming up for you in a couple of ticks.
Scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Where you go when you're walking, what you say when you're talking. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful.
As we continue to battle with the challenges of the world, one has to know that different things will come at different times. And speaking of different things and different people coming at different times in the world, we've got a nice voice for you this morning at the Morris Bishop International Airport Meteorological Office. We've got Vondi Cyrus. She's there. Good morning, Vondi.
Good morning to you and to your listeners. Here is the weather for today, Wednesday, 4th August. As recorded at the Morris Bishop International Airport. The present weather is fair, winds are calm. Barometric pressure is 1016.2 millibars, that is above normal and rising. Present temperature is 26.2 degrees Celsius or 79 degrees Fahrenheit. Relative humidity 79%. Yesterday's maximum temperature was 30.4 degrees Celsius or 87 degrees Fahrenheit. Last night's minimum temperature was 25.1 degrees Celsius or 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Over the past 24 hours, there was no rainfall recorded at the MBIA. Hence, the total for the month remains at 10.4 millimeters. Now to look at the public forecast valid for today and tonight for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. The weather is expected to be generally fair and hazy with few light, isolated showers during partly cloudy spells. Today's maximum temperature is expected to be 31.5 degrees Celsius or 89 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are expected to be easterly to east-easterly at 8 to 18 miles per hour. Seas slight to moderate with waves 2 to 4 feet in open waters. Tides are currently falling, low at 7:30 a.m., high at 2:45 p.m., low again at 6:05 p.m. Sunset today at 6:33 p.m., sunrise tomorrow at 5:55 a.m. Now to recap the public forecast valid for today and tonight for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. The weather is expected to be generally fair and hazy with few light, isolated showers during partly cloudy spells. From the Met Office, this is Vondi Cyrus. Have a great day.
Thank you very much, Vondi. Have a wonderful day yourself, my dear. Okay, bye-bye. Vondi Cyrus at the Morris Bishop International Airport Meteorological Office. Yeah. New one? Yeah. That would be another lady. There are 3 ladies now. Vondi Cyrus, Cassia Johnson, and Trisha Miller. Yeah, those are the ladies down there. Men, a whole room full of man down there, man. And let's get some nice friendly voices in the morning with the ladies, yeah. 24. You don't want to be late. Hey, tell you what, coming up at 7:30, we're supposed to be having, I don't believe this, man. Black people shouldn't have to go through all that pain. Wait, what? This is pain galore. It's just not funny. Anyway, let me take a quick look and see if we have for you water-wise for today. What's the date today? The 2nd? No, the 3rd or the 4th? Right, so today will be the 4th. So water-wise should have come in on the... Okay, so based on what I'm seeing here, no communique. Big word for you this morning, Andre. No communique from the National Water and Sewage Authority. Just double checking now to make sure I didn't miss anything. weather forecast, public weather forecast, that sort of stuff in there. No, 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 no. The last communique from them would have been on the 31st. That would have been the last communique from them. The last water-wise and came in was supposed to be played on the 30th. That would have been Friday. All right. So unfortunately, I guess they probably had it happens sometimes. You have a bit of problem. So on behalf of the National Water and Sewage Authority, I apologize for not having the water-wise this morning. And there are times that we all do. It's not a perfect world. You just look at it that way. That's the only thing I can tell you. It is not a perfect world. And things can happen, the recording, power problem, all sorts of foolishness can take place at times like those, yeah. So on behalf of the National Water and Sewage Authority, do apologize for not having, your water-wise this morning. All things being equal, today's Wednesday, so our next program, is going to be, or should be, on Friday morning.
Where you go? Where you walk? What you say? When you talk? Where you go? Where you walk? What you say? When you talk?
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what.
Absolutely no telling what these birds who are gonna swoop down on you. No telling what they'll do. But nonetheless, I've gotten someone to send me a little thingy there that should be a remedy in relation to the neck thingy. All right. Good morning, Mr. Donald. For your neck pain, you can use half a teaspoon of turmeric powder in a cup of warm water. It should reduce the inflammation. Are you sure it's inflammation here? So that's why it's paining. Okay. All right. So that means I need to get some turmeric powder. I find these days we saying the right thing these days. We ain't saying saffron again because we realize that we ain't got saffron in this part of the world. In any event, and it's so expensive. I wonder if it can grow here.
I say we have
Yeah, we need to find that out. Can you really grow saffron? Even if I speak, the thing is paining. Oh my God, I can't even enunciate properly this morning. Wow. Don't ever join me in this kind of pain. This is not a good pain.
You got to be careful. You got to be careful.
Okay, oh boy. Depo, you are real trip, you know. Depo wondering why my sleeve rolled up. Am I going to the same gym as the PM? I don't know what gym he goes to. I don't know. Do I go to the gym? Oh, Depo, take a look at this, Depo. Depo, you find this look like gym work? Yeah, come on, take a look at it. See, Depo? I got it going on right there. Let me move the microphone. See, Depo? Nah. You find out look like gym work, Depo? Nah. Gym work, bro. It's just natural muscles. No, Depo, I ain't going to no gym. Yeah, I know the boss goes to the gym. Yeah, he's a fitness guy. Yeah, that's what he is. Serious fitness guy. You know, a couple times he look at me and he said, "Yo, what's wrong with your stomach, bro? You need to do some work on that." Like, yo, man, just chill. You know. Ventures, good morning. How you doing? Oh, and our guest. All right. I wouldn't say who it is, but we had a guest lined up. For real? Seriously, we had a guest lined up. As a matter of fact, our guest was lined up since last week. And last evening, because we decided that when I say we, I mean myself and Roland Bowler. Good morning, Mr. Bowler. Senator Bowler, that should be Andre. Mind your manners now. Morning, Senator Bowler. Senator Bowler and I, in conversation, decided, you know what? We're going to do this thing, so we're going to spread it because we would have done all the ladies already, and we're just going to do all the men in Parliament and then just close it. And I said, no, let's do different. Let's include the senators. And Mr. Bowler said, you know what, Andre, that's not a bad idea at all. So I said, it's up to you, big man. And we got our first senator. That was Senator Winston Galway. And we did have a very nice conversation. Very nice conversation I had with Senator Galway. And then we were about to have the second senator, which would have been Senator Simon Steele. And I said to Mr. Bowler, I said, no, we can't do it that way. If you're going to have all the senators, then let's do like a one-in-one, or just like how they do in Parliament. And he said, yeah, I got you. So he engaged another senator, who I wouldn't tell you. No, I wouldn't tell you who it is. He engaged another senator and sent me a message and say, hey, we've engaged this man. And he said that, yeah, you guys are cool, all right, and we'll be good for next Wednesday, which is this today, yeah, And strange, in my neck pain last evening, I'm there wondering, should I go lie down, should I sit up, should I go lie down, should I sit up? And I get a message from Mr. Bowler. Where's the message? Okay, where is the message? Roland Bowler, there you are. And it says here, my appearance on Wednesday, it will be tight on this Wednesday, and I want to suggest some other Wednesdays. And of course the person did suggest. And it's, see, when you, yeah, man, it is, when was the 31st? Let's check here. Hold on, yeah? Okay, so the 31st would have been Saturday. So that's it. That's when we would have gotten confirmation of the senator. And last night, the senator canceled. So it's unfortunate. And that kind of like put me in a bind, and it put Roland Bowler in a bind, because it would not have been fair to snatch one of the other senators and put them on so quickly, not prepared. We didn't want to do that. So hence the reason why we do not have the continuation of the program this morning. And I do apologize for that. So in my dealings last night with the pain and everything, I'm thinking, what am I going to do? What am I going to... And you know what? Nothing came to mind. And I believe that it had to do with the distraction. And the distraction, of course, was the pain. Nothing came to mind as to what I should do this morning. Good morning, though. Hello.
Good morning to you, sir.
And
good morning to the...
Mr. Who need to speak up. Good morning.
And the rest of your personnel in the station.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, let me say that I want to congratulate you for yesterday.
Let me hear you, Clifford.
I want to congratulate you for yesterday getting Mr. Boson to speak and sort of explain to us about
bonds and different
yes,
instruments that the government, financial instruments that the government has.
That's right. I think it was well put across, and I congratulate him for a job well done. We need more of that, though. We need more of those explanations, because a lot of times people say things in the parliament or say things from a government point of view, and it's not properly broken down to us on the ground. So we need more of that. People of that caliber, people of that caliber should be doing more to explain thoroughly to us about the running of government and the different departments and the structures of department and so on. We definitely need more on that, and I know you could help in getting that across to us. we also heard news that yesterday that they have reached an agreement for the unions and the government, reached an agreement, and that the unions have, well, let's say the teachers' union have agreed. And I'm not sure whether they signed an agreement yet, but they have agreed to the to receive the 4% as from the ending of this month, and what we understand is that the back pay, what is owed for them for the 7 months, financial institute have decided and agreed to take up pay with the bonds. So it appears that everything is settled there to that extent. We haven't heard from the Public Workers Union, but once one union accepts, it will have to come automatically.
No, it doesn't come automatic,
Based on what I heard from the president or the spokesperson for the Public Workers Union, she actually said some time ago that once one agree, the others will go the same way.
They're expected to go the same way, and it happens most times that they go same way, but it's not automatic. They don't have to.
Okay, let me take away the word automatic, but the impression she gave is that it will happen once one agree, because they did quiz her on why all the unions does not negotiate in one, and she gave a set of reasons. But
Well, no, they basically negotiate in one year. That's why that is why what you said is almost correct. But there may be things that one union agrees to and the other union doesn't agree. So it's not necessarily automatic, but they negotiate mostly times as one body.
All right, but separate negotiations.
Let's continue.
All right, because so if that is so, is a form of good news. But I still feel that this thing was played in to some direct politics and not really the real needs of it. If what they agree on is settled in truth now. But I'm saying I wish it good luck, and I hope that all work out in the interest of person. But I can say it openly that I believe this was with some measure of politics, personality politics. And I think we have to try to get away those kind of things from negotiation and go straight into what is best. But I'm satisfied that what is to the persons, that they get what is due to them. And I will always be on that side. What is due to a man, give it to him. It doesn't matter me which side you support. If you owe me, pay me. I rest my case there.
All right, thank you.
Good.
So in the advent of putting a program together, you do all sort of things. You send all sorts of messages to different people who, as you'd say, people who got your back kind of thingy. It's 20 minutes before the 8 o'clock. So we're not going to have that senator this morning, as I told you. And I'm going to try to see if we can, have a number of different people so that we can put together a nice program this morning. People, including yourself, you're on the line. Good morning.
Morning, brethren.
Good morning.
Morning, brethren.
Brethren? Think again, man.
Guru. So, on a national forum, you're denying my brethrenship with him? My brotherhood?
Brethren? I don't know.
Well, if that be the case, I'll accept.
Then I could call you brethren, because you see, in the face of all adversity, you realize you can come through this. Now I realize you're a true brethren. That was the test. See, that was the test.
I've passed the acid test. I've been through the fire, so right now I'm purified.
No. That was a test, I said. So there are others to come. You would not know. They will come though. How you doing?
I'm good, man.
I'm not good. My neck is still paining.
Wow, you need to go to the boiling spring today and get some massage.
No. Let me tell you something. Yeah, All praise and glory to the boiling spring, you know.
But an advice wouldn't break any bone.
All praise and glory to the boiling spring. Sulfur has a thing, you just do things to people's skin. I want to find out if it'll do things to mine.
It does fix skin too.
Huh?
It does fix people's skin too.
It fixes. I have heard that. I can't say I've proven that. By sulfur, praise and glory, all those who swear by the boiling spring, good. But I am not one. I'm not one who think I want to kick myself in mud.
Okay.
Have you ever done it?
Yeah.
Okay. What has it done for you?
It caused my skin to get some improvement, some marks and things. It helped it a lot.
Oh, you remove the marks from your skin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Something what was called Lota.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good. Good for you.
Because the same thing when Naaman went to the prophet and the prophet ain't going deep in the water. I see they going in that dirty water.
And if I was Naaman, I didn't go in the dirty water.
All right.
You'd
have stay unhealed.
Yeah, well, yeah. That dirty water. So who going in that dirty water? I'm not. You can go. A lot of people go. People swear by it. And hey, by all means. But I ain't going. So what's new and exciting in your life?
Well, I continue on my journey to produce food for the nation of top quality.
So are you
organically chewed and priced not to bust anybody's pocket?
So you on the farm now?
Definitely, man. Well, you know, as you say, I'm a brethren, so I have to listen. And once I realize you need a little push there this morning, I just had to call.
Well, that's nice of you. It's nice of you to call. I really appreciate that. But yeah, this is one of those mornings when I can't. I don't know. I wasn't lifting off because I had this person, you know, up until last night. I had this person. I fixated on the person and did some preparation and, you know, ready for the person. And then you get a message that you're not going to have the person again. So you have to worry about who are you going to have, and then if you're going to have this person, and then you make this call, and you know I can't. I'm sorry, Andre. It's too opposite. And that's what happens when you get thrown off by a person. And that is what?
One thing I do know about you, will find a way to get it done.
Well, it's gonna get done, you know. But I just like to say to people, yeah, especially when you're dealing with the media, you be it newspaper, be it television, be it radio. You know, for newspaper, it probably can work in that, okay, fine, let me do you 10 o'clock. But then you have to remember that the person is going to print. So, you know, you're messing up their schedule. And they went through pains to put that together to facilitate you so that they can get the story from you so that people can know more about yourself. Do you understand? And it's the same thing with television, with radio. You know, when you cancel out on a person, it is a big thing. It may not look like a big thing, but when you cancel out on a person, it is a big thing because that person now has to, dig deep to find. And sometimes you dig deep and you come up with NOTHING. Like, no, well, you there, yeah. I've just sent a message to Ambassador Smith, and she has accepted.
I liken you to a guy they call Floyd Money Mayweather. No matter what the adversity, you always find a way to win. And I know the adversity, you'll find a way to get it done. So I have that confidence in you. So I expect you to get through the day, although not as planned. But every curveball is an opportunity, man, to really test yourself to see how deep it is, man. Maybe you sitting on a cushion and you just needed that curveball this morning to say, hey, Andre.
Well, hear me now, brethren. I don't need to test Andre again, you know. I don't think but at this time, nah.
Well, my view, I could ventilate, I could speak for me, you know, you could speak for yourself.
Yeah, I don't think I need
to speak for Andre, I just speaking on my observation. However, I want to just show something for this morning, Tree. In terms of, I read a communique with, with the boss man and some red day. And I asked myself, when will this thing stop? Yeah, I don't know if if it's an orchestrated plan or orchestrated something. We move from something they call 4%, then we jump on something they call bonds, then the powers that became out unscathed, then we jump on something they call pension, then we realize the interpretation, and everybody has become constitutionalists now. They realize the interpretation might not be what they expect. So I wonder if this red thing with the boss is not just another distractive something. I kind of gauge in the thing and realize, wow, we always need some kind of chaos.
Stedlin says good morning, Carl.
Yes, Stedlin, have a blessed day.
Yeah,
So,
but the question you just asked there in relation to this red thing, I've looked at it myself and I've seen us come from the pension issue where I believe the unions and so realize that, hey, we don't have a leg to stand on with this pension issue. This has to do with the court, and they know what the court is going to say, and they're realizing now that the lawyers who are representing them are more eating them out more than anything else. Because if I needed a lawyer to deal with something that's constitutional, I would have gone to France Alexis. He is the leading constitutional lawyer, not just in Grenada, but in the OECS, isn't it?
Caribbean proper too.
Caribbean proper. So I would have gone to Francis, and the mere fact that they did not go to Francis speaks volumes. He is the one who would have been able to explain it and put forward a case if there was a case. So they realized that, hey, this is a nothing. So they moved on from that one somewhat, but they knew that they believed that they had Dr. Mitchell and his administration in a corner to hang as it relates to the 4%. Because they honestly believe, and this is going to sound strange to a lot of people, but they honestly believed that he would not be able to pay the 4%. They believed that he would not have been able to pay the 4%. They knew for a fact that it was not available. So they say, hey, we have him to hang. We're going to keep plugging this because he will not be able to pay this. However, with his ability to manage and having probably one of the best persons that one could have in the Ministry of Finance at this time, speaking of Gregory Boyne, one guy said, if a 5 cents fall on the ground, Gregory go and look for it and pick it up and make sure that it is counted. It's not like other people. Yeah. To tell you the kind of person that Gregory is, very astute when it comes to his finances.
Very meticulous.
Right. Now, with Dr. Mitchell having Gregory there, Dr. Mitchell knew that, hey, Gregory was going to be able to call him and say, hey, Chief, I think we can do it now. I think this is how we can do it. And Gregory gave him that call and said that we can do this now. And therefore, the negotiating team was given the opportunity to say, hey, you can tell the workers this. And it happened. And it shocked the entire nation. They played it down. Even the NNP stalwarts, Keaton, they played it down because they too were shocked.
That's something that behooves me. The NNP stalwarts who be territorial, and if anybody say something, they swarm them like a beehive. I find they remain mute on an achievement like that.
Boy, I don't know, but I don't really want to talk about that aspect right now. What I want to speak to is this, Carl.
The red day.
Now that has gone, meaning basically the 4% and whatever, That has been taken care of. And I must give them credit. The machinery of opposition, they quickly decided, okay, fine, the next one we're going to do so as to put Keith Mitchell and his administration under stress would be, let us do so and deal with the buses. Now, what is the issue with the buses? What is the issue? The buses had an announcement, and let me see if I get that announcement that they had circulating yesterday. Somebody sent it to me, and I should have it somewhere. Why am I not seeing it? Because I want to read from it, really and truly. Read what they said. Okay, right. It says here, on Wednesday, August 4th, all bus drivers, owners, and conductors are asked to wear red and to outfit their buses with red flags as we begin protests against high operational costs. I'm trying to understand this. High operational cost. What does that mean?
I don't get it. And then the next question I need to ask of when.
Yeah, high operational cost. Yes, we've seen an increase in fuel prices. We have seen an increase in fuel prices. That is a given. We've seen that. But is this the only country we have seen an increase in fuel prices? Is it?
And based on what I understand about fuel prices, Andre, it is not already keep Mitchell-led.
Let me hear you, bro. Yeah.
What I understand about fuel prices, I don't think it's the administration here what set the prices. They don't set the percentage.
Nope. There's a fix. It's a tax issue or whatever you want to call it. It's fixed. And whatever the price is on the outside, then once that kicks in, the price on the outside must go up.
For the price on the inside to go up. For the
price on the inside to go up. So it's not that government doing so and say, okay, fine, this week I will charge you $10 tax, next week I will charge you $15 tax, and the next week I will charge you $30 tax. It doesn't work like that.
And that is fixed, and that is instructive to note, Andre. The percentage the government receives, if the government decides to forego their percentage, something could happen. However, the same set of people call for all other things, the 4% included, the roads included, the healthcare included. So if the government say, okay, we go subsidize it, the fuel, then you come back in the mind and beat them up and say the hospital one fixing and the road one fixing and everything. So damn if you do, damn if you don't. But what is instructive to note, so me and a friend who lives on the from Paul's airport, when I was telling him how the boss man, he drew something to my attention, Andre. Listen to me. He says 2 boxes of 3-piece Kentucky is out $50. 2 Monster is out 16, so that is $66. And he say protection in a little wrong thing, let me say $5. So he say out $70. You see a lot of those operators every night they come in and leave $70 close to the location. And so on, every little checking that in the operating cost.
So you say they're buying, let's do plain, we're not doing so and cause people to think.
No, 2 boxes of Kentucky 3 pieces out $50.
Yeah, so yeah.
2 Monster is out $16.
So that's 66.
And protection.
You mean condoms?
Condoms.
Yeah.
Is out 5, so that's out $70. And he say often they come and leave $70 at his location. And he say, think about it, they don't clean up when they go, so you know. So but the same set of people are crying operational costs now. So if you could do that 3 times a night.
2 times a week, oh God, not
3 times a week. 3 times a week, Dre. So I think a lot of times we don't do things in a way, and then we become a society where we have to blame somebody for anything. So we don't see ourselves as part of the solution or the problem at all. We just see ourselves as standing by and blame one set of people for everything what we perceive. And perception is not always the real thing. What we perceive, it should be. And I think this time we take stock of ourselves and not knuckle down and understand the time we're dealing with the situation with COVID, the economic situation worldwide. And not only in Grenada, worldwide. And understand what's going on. And we ask of our representation, okay, we just get the 4%, with the bonds working out, the pension thing, the powers that we never say we don't give in, they say how much they feel they could give. But you're always trying to put their hand to the fire. I don't know if it's an orchestrated thing to try to get the demise of a man, one man. So I think they'll wake up in time and smell the coffee, because I hope it's not a few what trying to think to tell us that is in the majority, because I don't believe that is in the majority.
Let's hear what the busman have to say. You never know, Fluffy. My estranged brother, Fluffy, may give us a call this morning, or I may try to reach him this morning and throw some light on what is happening. As a matter of fact, while you're there, let me see if I can okay, here's somebody telling me that gas price has gone up also in Canada.
Also in Barbados.
Also in Barbados. Gas price has gone up.
So it seems like Keith Mitchell in charge of Barbados and Canada.
Yeah, Keith Mitchell was the world prime minister. All right. Let me see if I can get the guy now. You think I should try to get the guy?
Yeah, man.
All right, I'm gonna try.
And that one thing I want us to add to the extension. There are some issues we have. If we try to get the person and them and hold the feet to the fire, it might be better.
All right. Well, we'll see what we can do. Mm-hmm. Take care of yourself.
All right, take care.
Good. It's real. It's 91.9, 91.5, www.drealfmgrenada.com. Phone it. Yeah, it's ringing. Is it? Yeah. Should start to ring. Not. Oh, there we go. I thought it was oh yeah, cross network kind of thingy. Good morning to you, Yvonne, John, Roberts. How you doing? Stedden, Isaac. Good morning to you. Nice of you guys to check in on the live. Interesting, not interesting, but great to have you. Betty James, what's up? How you doing? Okay, so you see, I can't get the guy. Right. Yeah, I tried. So as they say, let's move on. Oh yeah, let's move on and see if we can find this other goodly lady, Ambassador Smith. Yeah, let's see if we can find her. Is she busy? Is she not? Is she Good morning, Ambassador. How are you? You're live. Be very careful. Don't bash me.
Yes, I am alive. Who's asking?
Be careful. Whatever you say is being heard all the way to Japan. Yeah.
I'm careful. Your theme song says it every morning.
Yeah, so. You gotta be careful. Yeah, gotta be careful.
I'm always careful. How are you?
Not bad. I'm okay. I'm okay.
So you're missing mommy to give you a remedy for your shoulder pain?
You know that, girl.
Or neck pain?
I wonder if Captain Bush go work.
Yeah. Oh Lord, Andre, I'm trying to be dignified here. Don't say these things. No, the child bush would not walk on a neck sprain. On a neck sprain. I don't know if you're doing a handstand, so you should confess if you need to. It's probably good for your soul. Oh, I have an alarm, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to know what this alarm is? I can tell the entire world.
Tell us.
I'm trying to make sure that I can see Kirani's race tomorrow.
Oh.
So I'm looking at the schedule. I put an alarm so that the channel I'm watching at 8 this morning, to know if that's the channel I will get it. If what's on is what the schedule says, then it means I will see it tomorrow morning on the channel. I want to see it live. I don't want anybody to tell me. I don't want to breathe. Yes. So that was my alarm, and I'm looking at USA, and what it said it was going to show is on, so I'm good. Good morning, Andre. How are you? Good morning to Real FM family and everybody listening. Good morning to the Prime Minister and our cabinet. Good morning. How may I help you, Carl?
Would you agree with me that Dexter Mitchell is a madman in a good way? And you will understand what I mean when I read the next thing.
I would say so. He did the Grenada Invitational, which is a successful venture. So let's hear what you have to say.
Okay. Dexter Mitchell is saying if Kirani wins a medal and he medals in his third consecutive Olympics, then he should be honored. 1. Rename his home parish St. James. 2. Claim some islands up north and rename our country Kirani and the Grenadines. 3. Every firstborn male should be named Kirani. 4.
Andre, you had me at honor, and
Hold
I'm
on.
stuck in honor.
4. Suspend all other sporting associations and male track and field. Fluffy, I'm going to call you back in a minute. Yeah. Suspend all other sporting associations and make track and field the mandatory national sport. Move the capital to Guelph. All of the above. Now, I believe Dexter Mitchell is a mad guy.
Isn't the capital involved already?
Well, you was the name ambassador. The madness is a contagious thing he taking you to.
I'm just saying, look, this is big for us on any scale. No matter how you slice it, it's going to be big for us. So I'm sure there are going to be a lot of madder theories coming up, and they should all be examined equally. They should all be examined. But I'm really excited, and I'm just, a little sad that there's COVID. I'm looking out at Grenada's house in Washington. There is a front lawn, and I'm thinking, people should just sort of mosey on by, and just in case, they can jump on the lawn and wave a flag. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do decently. So I'm grappling with that. I have the rest of the day to think about it.
That dress you have, the with national colors.
Yes.
Put that on tomorrow morning before you even look at the race.
You have a point.
Come on. And
Yes,
in case people wondering how I know you have that dress, I saw a picture of you in it. I saw a picture. I saw.
with headdress and
With
all. Yes,
headdress
he has not
and-
been in my closet.
Have not been. Just let people know. Have not seen her closet. I just saw a picture. But that's a good way to do it, Ambassador. Tomorrow, wake up and that's your dress.
You're right. The last time I wore it was at the OS Women of the Americas Festival on Constitution Avenue. Yes, I'm going to put that on. I'll be in full regalia tomorrow morning.
So here's what you
about
need.
7:30.
Here's what you need to do. Send me a picture of everything in your closet. Well, not everything, but most things in your closet so I can tell you what to wear.
You mean on every day or? Because
Well,
we
on
already established
occasions.
what I'm wearing tomorrow.
No,
Oh,
no, on
occasion.
occasions. On occasions. On occasions like these. All right. So how you doing though?
I'm doing well. I have not been following radio much. My schedule has sort of changed a bit. I'm on it really, really early, or then I try to get a little, sleep in so that I can refuel. But there's a lot going on. Yeah.
Our guy didn't do well last evening.
The
javelin guy.
Okay, so I didn't see because I was looking at which one, decathlon. What's the word? The 10 thing. And I saw a guy won the 100 meters.
No, that was the
didn't see
decathlon.
him jumping, that's the word I was
That was
trying
the
not to say
decathlon,
to
yeah.
embarrass myself.
Yeah.
But they kept saying javelin is somewhere on the end, and I saw some of the throws, but I didn't see it. So it just depends on which station you're watching, when you're watching it, and what's competing with it. So I'm confuffled, hence my alarm this morning to graze every station to see where I can see it live. I'm not making joke, but I didn't see him last night, but I saw the Victor Gentifello on the other one. So I'm waiting for the rest of that as well.
I think everybody's just fixated on Kirani, and not that it's a bad thing. And I think the again, I believe we lost it, Ambassador, and I blame us here. Our how you call it, the Olympic Association and whatever. If you were to ask the average Grenadian, who went to the thingy, name the athletes who went to the Tokyo Olympics, Grenadian athletes, they could not tell you, except they'll say, well, Kirani James is there. The Olympic Association did not sell the team going to that represented us at the Olympics. They did not sell the team.
And that is a feat in itself, Andre. And sometimes we fail to realize you are an Olympian, no matter what. You don't have to get a medal,
Nope.
That is a feat. It means that you were the best in whatever that discipline was, is, could be, compared to the rest of the world. And you are an Olympian. So we have a few Olympians. The gentleman represented very well in his swimming heat as well.
But when you
think
look
about the fact that you're competing against people who live, breathe, eat, and have resources thrown at them to compete at that level, you have to say hats off to the parents, the coaches, and these kids for just being disciplined enough to make it and to qualify for the Olympics. That's a big thing,
But when you look at it, Ambassador, when you look at it and you realize that in any event at any Olympics, you do not necessarily have more than 30 persons in an event,
Yeah.
You do not have more, on average, 30 persons, maybe a bit more. I'm subject to correction here.
Side is a bit more.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you do not
Some
have
of the
that.
disciplines.
Yeah, you do not have that many. For instance, when you look at it, there would have been how many heats that Kirani did? Heat 1, Heat 2.
I think there was about 5 or 6 in 5 or 6 of 10 or so.
All right, so in every heat in the 400, you would have maximum 8 persons. So if there would have been 5 heats, I don't think there were as many as 5, but if there were 5 heats, 5 8s 40. So you, Kirani James, you are in the top 40 in the world. And the world has how many nations? Is it 170 something?
No, more than that. Either 198 or
Right.
somebody when you get the people saying their country.
Right.
Yes.
So there you go.
Including Kirani and the Grenadines. So
Including Kirani and the Grenadines. So when you look at it, if you're in the first 40 in the world out of 200 nations, damn, you high up.
Yeah.
You really high up.
It's elite. You're in an elite circle. And nothing could diminish that. And I think, as you said, we have to make sure we big them up as well.
Yeah. Even on returning, they just let it fall flat. But you have to pull out the pomp and pride and pull out the steel band and the red carpet and welcome these people home.
Even the young lady who competed in the 400 as well. She is an Olympian. Nothing takes away from that. And that's a title that you hold for life, eh?
Yes.
Like ambassador and these things, fall off on the wayside. You are an Olympian.
This thing goes down on your resume. It goes down on your resume. It is part of you. When you go looking for a job and the boss, the CEO pulls that and he sees that you're an Olympian. Hey, what? Olympian? It'd be good to have that person on our staff.
Exactly. And we can just segue from that as well and say, young people, it's a certain discipline that gets you to become an Olympian. So right there, it means that anything else you put your hand on or the way you approach things would be in a certain manner as well. So that's a skill. That's a skill in itself, right? A selling point right there. Right there.
We need to sell our people more. I don't think we have never really sold our Olympians. We've never really sold them. Dexter Mitchell, again I mentioned his name. he was about to do something, excuse me, special, but then COVID came in relation to the next Grenada International Games. He's about to do something special for all Olympians, recognizing them on that day. Well, the good thing is he will just have to recognize more because we would have had more Olympians added to the whole thing. So that's a good thing.
And then I think we talk about COVID too, but then we have to realize all the opportunities COVID has given us as well to rethink, to reassess, or to be shocked into reality. So we have to say, you know, there are some things that came out of that that gave us a reset. So
do you
we have to
believe?
always look on that side.
Do you believe that Depo is a mad guy?
I don't know. I have not looked on the online, you know, but
Okay,
I
but
must
let me read.
I get your thing every day.
Let me read what Depo wrote this morning. Yeah, my Caucasian friend asked me to explain why our small island so good at running. I said to him in colloquial parlance, "We run things, we run mouth, we run from rain." In Sokarama, we run until the event finish. On the track.
And then we pick up thing and run
yes,
with it.
Yes. On the track, we run for our nation. And we are running people. And we are running people, not our rum people. Oh, you're depo bad.
And they better be careful because we pick up something and run with
I
it.
run with it.
So he's mad at all. He's mad. He summed it up well.
Yeah, he did well. He did really well there.
But you know, my daughter was saying to me, she's like, Mom, you know, we should be in so many of these events at the Olympics. She's like, we have Grandin's Beach. The part of it there is so calm. Cordon off that thing and make it, you know, into the place where you can do laps. And she said, well, you know, we can ride. We have the terrain and so to ride. And then she's like, well, we probably have some potholes, so I don't know how riding works. I'm saying that. Good morning, Prime Minister Mitchell. The people at the Ministry of, what's this? Communication, Works, Utilities, and who is the judge of the road? But I'm just saying, you know, it's a reality. It's one of the things, but sometimes you find things to joke about.
No, the thing is, even as we take a laugh on that one, on a serious note with that one, you are seeing a lot of attempts being made to patch the roads all over. You know, not just in one particular area. The only thing is that needs to be a better management, because now they are doing asphalt mixing, the coal mix. They're doing it they're doing some of it at Pearls at the airstrip. But somebody needs to get it right. There are times they get it right and times they don't get it right. It is not supposed to be a hit and miss. So they need to get somebody to say, okay, fine, this is what we add based on what you have and that sort of thing, and not just leave it up to some, because you get the impression that it is left up to someone and that person gets it right today and tomorrow they can't get it right.
So nobody wrote down the recipe for
the recipe. Yeah, the recipe.
Okay.
You know, if you're going to use 2 drums of tar and 1 drum of bitumen, and then you probably need to put some salt and how much whatever and mix it together.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to get it right. They don't get it right all the time, and as a result of that, because you have to use it, then some places get done properly and other places not done properly. And that is one of the biggest issues. They need to solve that. Once they solve that, then they're on the road.
You notice that I said that, and the first thing I said was "Good morning, Prime Minister Mitchell." It's strange how we everything, including the gas prices, as you and Mr. Caton were talking about, we tend to put PM in all that.
Yeah.
But when you think about it, the roads get done, but we have climate change, we have more rainfall, we have slides, we have all these things that could, you know, dig up the road or so. And nobody's saying, well, let us address these things. But it's like, oh, Prime Minister, and the road's bad. And so in Miami, if it rains for 3 minutes in some places where the consulate was, I know for sure, that would flood in 2 seconds flat. And you hear nobody blaming the president or nobody blaming the mayor of Miami. So sometimes we just have to look at things and, as you say, get the recipe right and do it right. So
15 minutes after the 8 o'clock hour, Ambassador, thanks for carrying your portion this morning. At least you got some.
Look, I'm a Grenadian.
At least you got
running with my load.
Yeah, you got something out of it. You got your outfit for tomorrow, so you ain't worry about it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so very much. We have that organized, and I'm just wishing Kirani and our other athletes that's still in the competition good luck. We're rooting for them no matter what. They are Olympians, and we're proud of that.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Take care, Ambassador. Thanks again.
All right.
Good. Bye-bye. 16 minutes after the 8 o'clock hour, that's a time on Real 91.9, 91.5, www.therealfmgrenada.com. Good morning, Grenada.
Hello, Grenada. I'm Kenroy Batiste. I'll be coming to Real 91.9 and 91.5 FM to host the all-new Celebrate Grenada Live, a melting pot of almost all things Grenadian, spotlighting our island paradise. A 2-hour exciting mix of information, education, inspiration, entertainment, giveaways, and all that jazz. Celebrate Grenada Live, Saturdays from 4 p.m. Eastern Caribbean Time, premiering August 7, only on Real FM Radio.
When you think of Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, what comes to mind? A reliable financial institution that has stood the test of time. Maybe you think about the convenience and quality financial service they provide. Do you think about their readiness to help you retire, achieve your academic goals, build your dream home, buy the piece of land, or the elegant car? Or maybe the convenience of their different locations, Jubilee Street in Grenville, or the new outlet on Lucas Street in St. George's in the Derek Sylvester building. Maybe you always consider how they're always a phone call away, 442-8602 or 438-4228. They're also online, www.grenvillecreditunion.com. No matter what comes to mind, remember, Grenville Cooperative Credit Union is the best place to save and to borrow, working with you to make your brighter tomorrow.
There comes a time in every household when a loved one passes on, and we all need the support and guidance of a trusted friend. Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home has been your dedicated friend. And now, for your convenience and added financial ease, we introduce specially designed complete funeral packages from as low as $5,500. Same professional quality services, but now greater choices at the lowest possible prices. As you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest, visit Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. Conditions apply. Serving you from locations in St. George's, Grenville, and Carriacou. Call us at 440-2302 any time of day. Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home, continuing a tradition of excellence.
M&M Hardware Limited, Hope St. Andrew and Dusty Highway St. George. Shop conveniently for all your building materials including plumbing, electrical, lumber, cement, steel and much more. We manufacture roofing sheets available in 11 colors, aluminum windows, doors, insect screens and hurricane shutters. Installation services are available for all our manufactured products. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. M&M Hardware Limited. Come on in and experience our affordable prices or call us 444-6757 or 440-6757 Dusty Highway. Email us at info@mahonhardware.com or mnmdusty@mahonhardware.com. M&M Hardware, foundation to roof. Let's build together.
The first word when you speak about furniture is classic. Yes, at Classic Furniture, they design and make the best in local furniture. All their products are made from the finest local wood available on island. You think it, they design it, and make it to your expectations. The highest standards at the best possible price, and they also provide higher purchase for you, their valued customers. Located on Ben Jones Street in Grenville, with their factory at Chantimel in St. Patrick. That's where you need to visit when looking for products made of the finest local wood. They deliver and install items at no extra cost. Your satisfaction is their mission. The extra step is taken to ensure their customers are completely satisfied. They do doors and finished kitchens, supplies mattresses, and restores antique pieces to look like the first day they were made. Hey, give us a call on 442-4645 and 442-9726. Classic Furniture, Grenada's homegrown furniture producers.
I was just having a laugh with my good brother Brandon. Yeah, no, you can't know what we're laughing about. Are you crazy? Good morning, Grenade. Oh, let me see if I get this fluff guy. He was calling me while I was talking to the ambassador. He was shouting me. So let me see if I get the fluff guy. Okay, because he called a couple of times. How unfortunate I didn't get him. But let me see if I can call him back now. Let's see if we can reach him there. Oh, his phone is ringing. Hopefully he'll be able to pick up if he's not driving. Yeah, that's 2 rings. Should we give him another ring? Yeah, there he is. Wow.
Hello.
Yo, you need to turn the volume down or something. Are you driving?
No, I'm in the bus terminal.
You're in the bus terminal in town. Good morning, Fluffy. How are you?
I'm fine, Andre.
Right. See, I called you. Imagine that. Things must be good.
I appreciate that. That means our friendship is coming back.
No, it doesn't mean that at all. I just need something done.
You know, my phone is giving trouble these days. Can't call you.
And how come you called back just now?
Because I see a missed call on the phone, but the phone now, you know, we're not getting the station in town, right?
I've heard that. I heard that there's a bit of a bother with them. Yeah.
Go along with you because only in if I in Grenville, I could get it on the other.
Well, it is not all places in the city. It's just some places in the city, and I believe I know what the problem is, but I can't fix it. The engineer has to fix it. Hold on, the engineer has to fix it, and he takes his good time, and it just probably would mean that, you know, there's certain times you make different decisions, and you just probably would mean that you just have to part ways and move on from one set of people. After
if I coming down, if I drive in the bus and I'm coming down on Alvan, I'm getting it.
I know.
But if I in the center of upstairs the bus terminal in town, I'm not getting.
Okay. All right.
If
Anyway.
I move up to River Road, I get it.
All right. So yeah, tell me, what I called you for this morning was to ask you about the protest that you guys have started. Tell me about it. How's that going? How's that?
Protest that you guys started. Don't put me in certain things that I don't want to be in.
Well, hold on. Let me just double check something to see if I'm wrong here.
No, you are right. You are correct, but I am not part of it.
Oh, okay. So is this a one segment of the bus association or the bus drivers and owners doing this, and another segment is not taking part? Tell me.
Well, they just wake up, you know, as usual. Bus line just, I don't know what happened to them at certain time. I don't know if they have ants in their pants or something, but it's just wake up on a morning, any morning, Monday, Tuesday, and just say, let me protest. Protest for what? So a section is going to do that today, and a section wouldn't do it. Because they say they're having a silent protest from the stadium down to the bus terminus. I don't know what it's for, because I don't ask no question, but I heard a couple guys say it's for gas.
It's for gas.
Another thing. Yeah, for the gas price. But Andre, the point I'm making, right? I drive bus for years.
Mm-hmm.
And if a busman have an issue that is serious, I will join with them and support them. But you have certain things I cannot fall for. Because many times they drag me all over the place already. All over the media, they drag me, they do me all kind of things. And nothing really come out of it. Because they don't have a plan and they don't wake up in the morning and just look. They say they want to strike for gas or protest for gas. The gas price is not only affecting busmen, it's affecting many other cars. And between me and you see this gas thing, I believe we profit more with the busmen more than anything else. I'll tell you one reason why. If you take a drive right now and you go by Rainbow, on the two sides of the road, you're going to see cars pack up with cars and vans. All these vehicles and them is people are going to St. George's. And if the gas price drop, them is going to start to come in town with the vehicle and they're going to carry about 4 or 5 people in the vehicle taken away from our bus. So we're losing passenger as long as the gas price drop. And again, hell no. That gas price had to keep going this COVID time. How workers are going to get paid? And everything come back to normal and everything, you're going to go wrong. Let me have a little patience. So I don't know what the really strike is about today. I believe, and what I see, is political.
Yeah, I'm there with you. It's just that something fluffy is that, people I get the impression that the segment of, or the section of bus owners and conductors who doing whatever today, that they believe that, okay, this week government puts up $20 on the gas and next week they go put up $30 on the gas, but it doesn't work that way. It has to do with the price on the external market. It's not,
that's right.
The taxes are fixed. So it will just, if government has to get 10% on every gallon that's coming, it's 10%. If the gallon costs $1, then they get the 10%, which is 10 cents. If the gallon costs $100, then they get the 10%, which is $10. So the government is not necessarily making, oh my God, I mean, can't we understand that? And as you just rightly said, and I'm sure it's not just happening in St. Andrew, that a lot of people are using the buses now because it is cheaper for them to use their bus to go to town than to use their car to go to town.
So it's like we're going against ourselves. Because people is leaving the vehicle home, people is leaving the vehicle by the side of the road in Grenville, all over Grenada, and use the bus. So I just see, look, the government is trying. And every time the government tries to raise the nose for our busmen, it's like a group of fellas just coming around the busmen and trigger them out to do something. The Prime Minister just talk about a stimulus package for it to cushion for the time that we was down in the COVID time. And the stimulus package coming in from next month. So what this protest is about?
I can't understand y'all, and I have to say y'all is fluff because you're part of it. I really cannot understand y'all and the stance that y'all would have taken here. It's sad, as you just quite rightly said.
I'm not part of it because I told them I'm not part of that. Because if it's something very effective for all of we, I'm gonna take part of it because we wouldn't reach nowhere with that.
So
if there is reading, the gas prices go up and the outside market is up.
Let me ask.
And the gas price in Grenada do not go up by $1, it don't go by 2 cents, it go up by cents.
What's the price of a gallon now, Fluff?
I don't know the direct figure, but yeah, 15 or 16 something.
Well, I wonder, because I ask you this question because I'm wondering if you're paying more than me. I'm getting the impression that busmen paying more for gas than others.
No, they're not true. They're not true. Busmen paying as everybody else. You see now what busmen have to fight for, there is not fighting for it. And you can't just, you see, gas price is not a busman thing only. Bus price is about, gas price is not about one man thing or the bus. You have a lot of private vehicle more than bus. So if that thing had to be effective, everybody had to come on board, and you don't make a sense coming on board now. Because we're in a crisis. Tell me, majority of all the busmen, the wife or the girlfriend or the daughter works with the government. Majority of them. If you have a survey with the busmen, either the wife is a teacher or somebody working some ministry. So what they prefer? That the government drop the gas price to $10 a gallon, and when the month comes, the wife or the girlfriend or the sister, the brother can't get paid. That's what they prefer. If that's what they walk into, the Prime Minister got to sit down and think it over and see what is going on.
That's a very interesting
It's just
one.
a political motivated thing. They just wake up. Well, then guys just wake up last weekend, and they just say, "Let we have a Zoom meeting between ourselves." I said, "Did you guys have meeting with the people in the ministry?" No. I just write a letter and they don't respond, and who respond and all this kind of stuff. I said what they said. They said that they cannot drop the gas price now. I said, well, let me work with them for a little while, and then after when the pandemic is done and over, we're gonna go and talk to them again. No. We're hitting the road. Hitting the road for what?
So what is
something
it?
Is wrong
Let me ask Fluff. Fluffy, what do they want?
Andre, as far as I understand, that the busmen want the price of the gas to drop.
Drop to what?
I hear they talking about vaccine. Sometime one day they might come and tell them that vaccine mandatory for bus. Hell no. If you're talking about vaccine and you have to drive passenger and you have to mingle with people, you have to get vaccinated. So vaccine shouldn't be an issue that you're demonstrating for vaccine, because you just our busmen frontline workers. And if we're frontline workers, I don't know why the Prime Minister don't make it mandatory for busmen to take vaccine. Because we frontline workers, we're meeting the people first. We're supposed to secure ourselves and secure the people and our family. We frontline workers, we busmen should vaccinate it early. And I clamoring for that. I'm begging the Prime Minister, if they don't want to get vaccinated, next time when they pay in the driver's license, do not renew the driver's license. So let me see if they need to drive the bus or need to vaccinate.
No, you cannot not renew a person's driver's license, because he can use that license to drive another vehicle. But what you can do is that you can, well, it can come to the thing that you say, hey, you have to be vaccinated to drive your bus. that may happen.
We frontline workers.
You're frontline workers. Yeah, that could
we
happen.
We have to show an example.
Let me ask this question. Somebody just sent me something here, Fluffy, and I'm going to read for you what the person says. The person says, "Good morning. There is not one bus running on Grenada Road currently not making a profit. It may not be as much as before, but they are not running their buses at a loss." How do you respond to that?
Andre, you have no busmen in Grenada here but running at a loss. No busman. Any busman not running at a loss, that means he's lazy and he don't want to work his bus. But on a daily basis, everybody making a satisfied money to pay the bank, feed the family, and make sure everything. Remember, bus is a thing that the dollar come to your hand personal. You collect your money up front. Somebody might owe you a ride or something, but at least a bus making $300, $350, sometimes $250 every day. And if you count, let me put it at the lowest, if you count $250 for the week, check it out. That's about $900. No, $250, $500, $1,000, that's about $1,500. Buses is not running at a loss. Buses is running profitable. That's why you have so much of buses now. And don't you know, like, a man is now, like, he working in the ministry and he retire, or he working somewhere, retire, and he just come and make one day a bus, and he see the money, make the next day buying a bus. And there is a lot of bus come by that way, by somebody come and make one trip. Like Fluffy feel tired today and he had to go somewhere, and Fluffy say, partner, make a trip for me. And when he see the money, that can make you buy a bus next day. So bus is not running at a loss.
I remember, Fluffy, that at one point in time during recent months, that the curfew, the buses, you all said that, hey, the curfew was it was like, what, 7 o'clock or something like that, was it?
It was like 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock, and you guys said that, hey, that is cutting it a little bit too close, and we'd want it to be, maybe pushed. The government did so, and they listened to y'all, they looked at it, and they said, okay, fine, and they put it to 12 o'clock. They have not touched the curfew being at 12 o'clock. They have not touched it again for a very long time. They have left it at 12 o'clock. But what is interesting, Fluff, is that when you look at what's happening in the nights, the same buses who are clamoring and saying that, hey, 9 o'clock is too close, they're the ones who, after 12, you see. But not only that, they're parking up early, but then you're seeing them on the road after 12.
Yeah,
so you're wondering what?
They're linemen. They're looking for girls.
Okay. Carl Caton called this morning, and he said that a friend of his who lives in the Pearls area says that Kentucky boxes, Monster, and condoms is all he's seeing in the Pearls area.
Carl Caton and the again. And that's my partner, man. We have a chat. They say God send Galba.
Yeah. So hold on. Is that true, Fluff? Kentucky boxes.
I can't comment on this. Andrea, take the fifth.
You can't take the fifth. But Carl also did something very interesting, because he said the 2 boxes at Kentucky probably cost about $50. About $40, $50. So he rounded it up at $50. Say that is for the 2 boxes at Kentucky. He says one Monster is $8, so 2 is $16. So that is $66, and a pack of condom is $5. So that is about $70. You guys living in that area every night? One person leaving $70, and then you might have about 10 persons.
I don't know about that. Andre?
He's a married man. You wouldn't know about that.
He's a married man.
Yeah, okay.
And if you want my wife to divorce me and take all my property from me, go ahead.
I'm just asking if you know about that. That's all I ask.
Andre, I know nothing. Andre, I know nothing about that. But what I could do for you, I could find out.
Well, don't.
And the next time
I can tell you something.
I'm going to tell you.
Don't ask Ram. He wouldn't know about that. Don't ask him.
Now, Ram don't know about that. Ram knows. Hey, Ram do business about. Ram don't luck with woman. I'm planning. You know what I'm planning to get for Ram, Andre?
What?
I'm planning to get a nice little boyfriend.
A boy?
Yeah, because you don't look with girls. If you don't look with girls.
No, you can't do that. People might think that
you... Get a nice little boy, like grow up that boy.
No, people might think that you're pointing Ram in a different direction. Careful.
No, I'm pointing him in a different direction.
Okay.
I want that somebody, because right now his dogs are growing up, right? You have a lot of dogs.
Listen.
Growing up dogs.
Listen.
If you could adopt a little boy.
I don't want Ram to come and call me and cuss me.
Well, you and him are so hot up these days because they put him in the place, so he will call you.
You sure? I saw him. Did I see him yesterday? Yeah, I saw him crossing the pedestrian yesterday in St. George's. I saw it. But I didn't shout him out because he doesn't really talk to me anymore.
He doesn't talk to you because of a Sunday you and... Is that because of the Sunday when you and him had a one-to-one?
Oh, well, that's okay. That's entirely up to him.
So... I don't know. Let me get back to the bus, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to happen today. They say they're going to march from the stadium. Just have a silent protest.
I hope they got their permission, because they know they have to have permission.
I know personal that wouldn't reach nowhere.
But they have to have permission in order to do certain march in the
I
streets.
told them that. I told them, I said, don't go and make you guys, embarrass you guys on the street because you need permission for that.
Yeah, they need
said
to
they
have
asked for
permission.
permission, so I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, and final a statement here for you. Your guest is one of the most honest and straightforward busman I have listened to for years. Respect to him. They're talking about you?
Well, I hope he's a woman are talking.
No,
I hope
a
he's a woman are
man.
talking about me.
A man.
No. I don't want no man congratulate me like that.
Fluffy, go about your business here. But hey, keep me
Jay, I'll
posted.
keep you in touch
Yeah, keep me posted.
tomorrow morning to know what's going on.
Yeah, we'll have a chat in the morning quickly.
All right, my brother. One love.
Take care.
And one
Good.
love. Big up to all the fans.
All right, then. Great. 8:41. That's our time. This is Real FM Radio. Good morning. Yes.
Yes, Mr. Andre.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, I was listening to my partner there, and I think he makes some very valuable points. Things that we must not just take simple. And it come back to I heard what you and the ambassador say. Again, we need more explanation when those things happen. We're not getting enough information. There are people that working in different departments must educate this nation, educate people. And until you educate people, we won't understand. I totally agree that it's an orchestrated thing, a political orchestration. While people have the right to stand up and fight for what they think is theirs, I have no problem there. Because there are some scrupulous employers and people in authority that look down on employees. So yes, you need to stand up. But just last week, the minister, Mr. Cox, said that they had meetings with the bus drivers and they have follow-up meetings into some of the things that they're asking for. So it is not to say that government is not meeting them or making arrangement to meet halfway, but you're not getting those information properly. Government is slow in it. When the minister go, a question asked to him in the press conference, and he answered to that, bam, and they're there. We need to get those information, and that is where journalism comes in. People like you all question those authorities. Let the public here know. And until those things happen, people is going to be. You heard that a man are driving a bus, you know, and the bus men are making $1. I came from Saturday, the same day I took the thing from you, by you, your station. I took a bus up by the Anglican school to go back to Grenville, go back to Gore. I was on the bus for more than half an hour before the bus left there. The bus left there and it went down back into the bus terminal. It came back up and parked up there. And next bus come and meet it there and take out. Do you know what happened after that, Mr. Andre?
Speed. You reached on go fast, man. You reached fast.
I reached on fast, but I was frightened. Let me tell you what happened. The bus that took us come and pass it, the next one said, okay. And he driving Vex now, eh? He decided, okay, 2 of us going down there. Everywhere they reach, that's one, but they stop. That one stop to take that one stop. When they reach in Samaritan, the one that had more people, not the one pass, and he take out going down the road, all going down Duquesne, murder. When they reach in Gov, Victoria, they meet the next one. Well, that one side them, they take out again, boy, going down. When they reach in Gov, the one I was on, let me tell you, Mr. Andre, the one I was on, turn in Gov in McIntyre Junction and go back up Sutton. What I'm telling you is as true as the gospel. Turning Gov, because he could not have taken the competition and going down there. And perhaps if I had also going down, I would have been more frightened because it was whip going down there. We can't continue those kind of systems. When they brought in the wardens, the commissioner told us that they get in bikes and they would have patrols on the bikes And I thought that is one of the things that we're lacking. You need patrols to control some of what's happening. Over the last 2-3 months, we've been having major accidents. So the authorities have to do their work. I mean, it's going to make some of the politicians unpopular. Yes, we understand that. But something had to be done. For instance, you was talking about this thing, it will happen if Kirani wins tomorrow. And as I expect him to win, I think we may have to change some of the laws. When Kirani wins tomorrow, we might have to change some of the laws.
Well, I hope that on that note, Cliff, I hope that the authorities would have a plan in place, and I hope that they probably can come in or go into different. Well, it's tomorrow already,
right?
And
so
I hope that today,
bend some of the laws.
Today they can go to as many media houses as possible and say, okay, fine, this is what we intend to do. This is what we'd like to do, and this is how we'd like the public to cooperate with us in looking forward to that.
Exactly. Because you know what is really happening? People using every little avenue to make a political boost in it. And a lot of people are not thinking of that. They're making everything, so everything falling back on Kit Mitchell. Kit Mitchell caused that. If you don't have enough sugar at your home, Kit Mitchell caused that. If the salt finished, Kit Mitchell caused that. And Kit Mitchell have to take blame too, you know. But a lot of things that Kit Mitchell taking blame for should not be blamed by him. Should not be given blame by him. Because a lot of us are not hearing. All we're saying is that when the time comes, we're doing that. We're doing this. Kirani win, we don't care about what happened. We're jumping up. I glad if Kirani win. I want him to win. I would want to jump. But I want to play it safe too.
If you bounce your big toe, Kit Mitchell responsible.
Exactly.
If you cut your finger in the kitchen while you do so peeling a breadfruit to make an oil long for tomorrow, Kit Mitchell responsible.
So many people are going today. Is supposed to be the press conference for the cabinet.
Yeah, that should be today, I think.
Right. So many people are going to this. So many people that call themselves journalists are going there. They're asking questions and answer already. Those journalism, some of them asking questions and answer already. They're intimidating thing too. We have to do better. I listen to news in St. Vincent, St. Lucia. Them other places. Dominica right now is on closed down again.
Yep.
And you know what the Prime Minister said? We have to do what we have to do. That was the words coming from the Prime Minister. We have to do what we have to do. We have to play this game different. If we don't play that game different, a lot of people are going to get caught. And with that new look-face political party out there, listen, it's not an easy game. I rest my case.
Take care, man. Good. Real 91.
Wolves in sheep clothing, boats of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful.
You gotta be careful in whatever you do. Good morning. Hello?
Hello?
Yes?
Yeah.
Oh, you still there? I said goodbye. Hang up before now. I know what's wrong with you.
I knew you would ring me back, you know.
Oh, me ring? I don't even know your number. Boy, go with the business. Say have a nice day.
What you say when you're talking, you gotta be careful.
Raymond Courtney, good morning to you.
You gotta be careful, careful.
Whatever you do, you gotta be careful, brother. All right. So, I wonder what time it starts this morning. Is it got to be? Oh, let me see if I can get Maxine. Oh yeah, Maxine will tell me.
We have to prepare to meet the challenges of life without fear.
Maxine. Oh, there she is. Good morning, Maxine.
Morning.
How are you?
I'm good.
Press conference. 10 o'clock?
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying it's 9 o'clock. Who are they having this morning?
That I'm not sure, but my program director said it starts at 10 o'clock.
Is that Vondel?
Yeah.
He's there?
Yes.
Vondel? Somebody just tell me it's gonna be one of my favorite guys. You know Cox is a favorite guy? Yeah, Cox is my brethren. Yeah, we good like that. Well, I don't know if he's my favorite guy, but we good. Nah, Prime Minister. I can't say he's my favorite guy, but we tight. No! Galway? Nah. Ah, the guy. That's the guy.
The money man.
The money man. That's why he's my favorite guy. He's the money man. Yeah, that's what Gregory is. Gregory is the money man. So I guess if Greg is gonna be on, what you want to fight? I'm gonna show the people how you looking and wanting to fight the guy. The guy is so much taller than yourself, and you want to fight the guy. Let me see if I can get a thingy. Okay, yeah, this one. I got you now, and I'm gonna post you up so that the people can see. If you touch him again, I bet he hit you. We'll leave the guy. What do you want? Leave the guy alone. Okay, if Bowen is gonna be on this one, what do you think Bowen will speak about? And he's the money guy. He's the money guy. So what do you think he'll speak about?
Let's see. I'm guessing the wage dispute.
Well, it's no longer a dispute based on what? Yeah. I mean, they like almost to the end with that.
I hope so. Yes. Yeah, man, it's stimmy.
The stimulus. You think he speak? Well, let's see if Dugo is right. Or you're right. So you thinking that he'll speak about the 4%? Dugo is saying nah, stimulus.
Yeah, man.
I'm saying Greg, speak about anything you want to speak about. Greg can speak about agriculture this morning if you want.
Why?
But you see, because we don't hear a lot about Gregory, you know?
Right?
Gregory's like gone.
I don't know, I'm going to see Oliver too.
Oliver Joseph, yeah. We haven't, Oliver Joseph. What happened to the cricket yesterday, Brethren? Rain out again?
Ghana again, Ghana is...
A man say, if Guyana people, and whenever they want rain, if they have a drought and they want rain,
they want to set up some stumps.
Set up some stumps and say, Gale and, what do you call the guy? Fletcher opening. That is already.
Yeah, Rain won the series, man.
Rain won the series, yeah. So where they move to next? Is Jamaica?
Jamaica, yes.
What they have in Jamaica?
Tests. There are 2 tests in Jamaica. First one starting next Thursday.
Next Thursday?
Yeah.
Next Thursday. So that means we have a problem. We have a programming problem. Yeah, next Thursday. Because next Saturday. Remember the program that starts this Saturday? Remember, it's on Saturdays, isn't it? Yeah. So there's a problem. But we work it out. You know, we always work it out.
Just 2 Saturdays I will be doing. And the next one starting, I believe, on 28th. Second test.
Don't worry, we'll work it out. We definitely work it out. So you good?
Yeah, man.
All right, what's new? What you are planning in Guava? Huh? Come on, yeah, tell me what you are planning in Guava.
Tell them what you are planning.
What you are planning?
Yeah.
Nothing much.
Nothing much?
So
when the guy wins, what's the much?
You just spontaneously what happened.
Oh, so okay, let me ask you. Pull up that microphone. Let me ask you a question here, Duga. I need to ask you that question. Serious and straight, I'm gonna ask you that question. Are you coming to work tomorrow?
It depends.
It depends on what?
It depends on the outcome. Cause I have to watch the race first.
You have to watch the race first. So that means you ain't leaving home before 8 o'clock. No way. You're leaving home. And normally you leave home by 8 o'clock, right?
Yeah, by 8 o'clock. Right, I'm waiting for bus.
You're waiting for bus. That's why I said, let me ask you, because I know.
Yeah, that is a day, and next week. Next week is my holiday too, man.
What's next week?
Next week? Monday and Tuesday is holiday?
No, Monday and Tuesday is not holiday.
Yeah, for me?
No. Hold on. Crazy do go ahead. Monday and Tuesday is not holiday. You may have vacation days on those 2 days, but it is not holiday.
Yo, it's my
No, it's your vacation. Holiday and vacation is two different things.
Alright,
That's
alright.
your vacation days.
Mm.
Alright?
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I know that. I expect that. Right? But you don't, it's not holiday. Don't go and tell people that is holiday. The Prime Minister said, no, we ain't on no holiday. The government has passed that thing, no holiday. But you, yes, vacation, your vacation today is fine.
But if in a different republic.
But that's you and Guam. I ain't got nothing to do with y'all down there. What do you think will happen on those 2 days in Guam? Honestly. You don't know.
As Kiladi sing a song when he know started sing soca.
What's it?
In Guava alone.
In Guava alone?
Yeah, we have in Carnival.
But you know it's wrong, eh?
Yeah, of course you know that.
You know it's wrong.
Yeah.
But why, if you know it's wrong, bro, why are you still gonna do it?
Why?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know it's wrong. Why are you still gonna do it? If the police charge you.
Charge, I believe people willing to sacrifice their money.
Are you willing to sacrifice that money?
Yeah, for job.
Dugo, you crazy. You crazy. Dugo, you willing to sacrifice that money?
Well, I didn't go in the show last week.
You didn't go in what show?
Show of Van McKinley. Price of ticket wasn't much.
Oh, the 350? You didn't go to that, did you? So why you didn't pay that money and go that?
I sacrifice.
Okay, so Mr. Bowen and Mr. Mike Sylvester.
Yeah.
They're on this morning. Mike Sylvester is from St. Patrick's.
St. Patrick's,
We have money people. We have a lot of money people up here. You bet your bottom dollar on that one.
Tell a year someone.
And somebody said, Depo says here, they say Dabrio hiding his horn and his shell and waiting. I don't know if it's for tomorrow or if it's for next week. But I my advice still to young people, still to you, Dugo, is follow the protocols. You know about it.
Yeah.
Follow the protocols. You know what the protocols are. You young people, your heads is twist. But as I always say, follow the protocols. I can't come and berate you and say you must do this and you must do that. At the end of the day, it's an individual decision, and whatever the consequences, once you're prepared to, as any other young person, if you're prepared to face the consequences for it, then so be it.
Yeah, just follow the protocols. As I always be saying and telling my guys.
Yeah, follow the protocols.
Yeah, if we going out, then you got too much people. So I always remind them much. Make sure all the masks.
Yeah, they have to make sure. Yeah. Hilltop Squad has to do so and stand above the rest. I want to come and make a line Monday with Hilltop Squad, right on that thing there. I need to come there. What's the best time to come there?
Best time is on
Friday evenings?
Yeah, Friday evening. We cook.
Okay, so I'll have to make
last Friday we had barbecue and fries and
I have to come and spend a couple of hours. Probably what time do y'all start in the evening?
Once a man finish work the Monday.
Okay, so I'll probably come at 7 o'clock and probably leave by about 10 because again the curfew, you don't want to break the curfew and that sort of thing like that. So probably one of these Fridays, and I wouldn't even tell you when I'm coming. I'll just pop up. I'll probably pop up and pull the truck and say, D, I got a case of beers here for the guys, man. But anyway, take care of yourself. What you got planned today? Great music, as usual?
Yeah. Great vibes and build the hype for tomorrow.
Yeah, that tomorrow thing is good. That tomorrow thing.
Even though Anderson did well, but didn't qualify.
What happened about that?
Well, building up like I don't know if he lost his mark as before he get to the Olympic he he sent out a status on Facebook where I guess he was hoping that he could have gained back that family because
Walcott too. Walcott didn't qualify too.
Yeah.
The guy from Trinidad.
Yeah. What he chose was support to what he's capable of.
He's capable of.
Yeah, so
he just wasn't there.
Yeah, so I guess he's gonna rebound and come back. He's young.
Yeah, he's young. And the thing about it is that he's the world champion?
Yeah.
He's the world champion. Walcott is the defending Olympic champion, and none of them made it. So that's kind of interesting.
But with all of them, I read the most is Victor.
Why?
It's not easy to be. While Kiani is a specialist at the 400 and Nassim is a specialist at the javelin. In the decathlon, you got to be a specialist at 10 events. And it's not easy. Just imagine last night alone, you have to compete in 3 different events alone.
Yeah, he's about 5th place now.
It's 6th.
6th?
Yeah.
If he wins the other 2, he can medal. Yeah. If he wins the other 2 events.
That's going to be big for the...
Yeah, and he can medal.
Big for the Caribbean and whole because it's not much
decathlon
athletes from the Caribbean.
Grenada won its first medal in the decathlon. I'm speaking Curfter. And I don't remember the year, but I remember who won it.
Oh.
It was my nephew. Yeah, Show in Merriman. He placed 2nd in that final.
The pasta?
Huh?
The pasta?
Yeah, the pasta. Yeah, the pasta. So the pasta had a time. The pasta was a kind of all-round athlete. You know, the pasta played football, basketball, volleyball, did athletics. I called football. I don't remember the pasta playing much cricket. He was not much of a cricket fan. Netball? No, not netball. Yeah, but the pastor did quite a lot for the schools he attended. But I think he enjoyed his time at the St. John's Christian Secondary School. That's when he teamed up with Locks.
So he must ship away, man.
Well, yeah, because what happened? What happened to him was interesting. Let me tell you in 30 seconds. I'm in New York, and he calls me and he says, "Yo, I got 3 subjects." And I'm like, "Okay, you're gonna go back for a second year, of course." He says, "Yeah, I want to go back for a second year, but McDonald College is not giving me a second year." So I'm like, "But what's going on? You representing the school in all these events. Yeah. You don't have a discipline problem. So what's going down?" He says, "I don't know." I said, "So what you want to do?" He says, "You and Brother George good, get in contact with him now." So I called Brother George and I said, "Hey, I got something for you." He says, "What is it, Brother Andre?" I said, "Oh, Brother George, I'm looking for a second year from my nephew." He said, "You talking about Brother Shawin?" I said, brother, yes. I said, "Yeah." He says, "Well, send him come." Yeah. And that was it. So he went there for the second year and he accomplished the subject. As a matter of fact, when he left Grenada, he left on a football scholarship. It was GFA who I think they had organized a football scholarship for him and Locks, and there's another redhead one, Joel Redhead, I think, was another, maybe Joel was a sprinter, I think, or whatever. But there's another redhead one from Fontenoy. And those 3 went off. And they did pretty well. But I'm not too sure what Locks, or where Locks is right now. The last time I saw Locks was could be about 10 years ago, riding a bicycle somewhere in Remsen. That's the last time I saw him. But Shawin, as you know, he's into his pasta thingy. Well, that's why I say, I will link you up, Dugo. Must go heaven. I'll give you a card so you can say, "Hey, come in here, Chet." Anyway, Pat Kip James says good morning, Dugo.
Good morning, Pat.
And yeah, that's going to do it for this morning, friends. We've gone over by a couple of minutes, but Dugo is a programming director, so if he didn't say anything, I'm not going to say anything. Take care, sir, bro.
Yeah, man.
All right, one love. Good. It's Real. It's 91.9, 91.5, www.realfmgrenada.com. And 4 minutes after the hour, we got the news, and then I believe we have the police next. Stay with us.
Triple N. Informative, entertaining, and first.